I'd like to welcome everyone this afternoon to this awesome lottery that we're going to do here on Leland Street. My name is Arlene McNamee. I'm the Director of Community Action for Better Housing, which is the developer of this property. And there are many people that are involved in the efforts of doing something like this. This is a lottery for a first-time home buyer, which means that it takes a village to fix a house. And this house, for those of you that are here, have actually the paperwork to see what the condition of the house was prior to the development work being done. And I want to take this opportunity to just mention a few people that are part of the team that have done this. First off, our contractor, Tom Palanza, who's standing back there, who has been a good friend to Community Action for Better Housing and has done a great deal of work for us. And you can see the results of the work is really quite outstanding. Also, our lenders who qualified people to my right, Rick Jalbert, and we have Andrew, whoops, there we go, Andrew Gubo from Bank 5 and Pam McLeod from Bristol. McLean, sorry. Okay. So we have the three lenders, and we also have the qualifying families that are here, and that's all pretty exciting. From the city of New Bedford, without whom this really could not happen, they've been again a very vital part of the work of Community Action for Better Housing, and in helping us provide a lot of housing for low-income folks. Dave Margulies has been a tireless worker in this effort, and we want to thank him for his work as well. We have Christine Arsenault, who is here to extend wishes from Mayor Mitchell, who's unable to be with us. So, Christine, if you'd like to come up.
It's brand new grass.
Yes, don't step on the grass.
Thank you, Arlene. Mayor Mitchell unfortunately cannot be with us today, but didn't want to miss an opportunity to just commend the work that's been done here. I can't wait to see the home, and just say thank you for the partnership between CABA and all of our local banks that are so supportive of everyone in New Bedford. Our community development office is just a great partnership. We have very excited families. I'm sure they're very nervous, so I'm going to stop talking so we can get on with the show. But thank you and congratulations to all, and let's get going.
We're going to now move over to ask Laurie Manning to come up and actually describe how the lottery is going to go. But prior to that, I neglected one person, actually two people. Pat Sullivan, the director of the Office of Community Development Housing, has been really, was, believe it or not, the first person I went to when I didn't know anything about housing at all. And that's way back a long time ago. And he's really been an avid supporter of affordable housing in this community, and it's been a real mover and shaker in blighted neighborhoods and making sure that he does the best as he can for the city, and we're very thankful for his support. Laurie, you ready?
Thank you, Arlene. And thank you all for coming today. First of all, I would like to congratulate the three families that have been pre-approved. I know this is such an exciting time for you all. I know you've worked very hard to get here, to be pre-approved. So without much ado, I would like to say a few words, but then we're going to get to the lottery and get down to business. First of all, I want to say congratulations to CABA and to Ed Allard, the project manager, and Arlene for another successful project. Over the past 20 years, we've been fortunate enough to work with this great nonprofit agency that produces projects like this and affordable housing that they can be proud of and we as a city can be proud of. When we look at these projects and analyze how we're going to spend our federal money, we always need to get the biggest bang for our buck. And we look at projects that are going to make the most impact. When CABA was presented this project to us, they told us that this is a property in a great neighborhood. It was the one eyesore. It was a vacant, previously foreclosed upon property, and that it was just falling into ruin. So they wanted to take it on, and as you can see, they've done a beautiful job with that. I would also like to just give a shout out to all the local lenders that are here. Bay Coast Bank, Rick Jalbert is here holding my mic for me, thank you. And Pam McLean from Bristol County Savings Bank, and also Andrew from Bank 5. They're all part of a Fall River New Bedford housing partnership that we work with. And without them, the buyers wouldn't be able to obtain the mortgage that they're receiving today. We're going to talk a little bit more about the Buy New Bedford mortgage program that Mass Housing has put together for cities just like New Bedford, gateway cities such as ours, that gives first-time home buyers the opportunity to get an affordable, sustainable mortgage at a low fixed rate that will keep them in this house for years to come. So we're happy to have Goretti and Angelo from Mass Housing here as well. So without further ado, I just want to thank our director, because as Arlene said, without our director Patrick Sullivan and David Maglehayes from our office also, these projects wouldn't happen. He's our fearless leader that keeps us going every day, and we want to thank him too. So today we are going to have the lottery. What we're going to do, it's literally, we brought this little basket. All 3 names of the home buyers are going to be placed into this basket, and a board member is going to select the lottery winner. This is always kind of bittersweet, and I know you're anxiously awaiting, and we're always so happy for the home buyer that gets selected, but I know it's difficult for the ones that aren't selected to purchase this house. I can say that the city has other lottery properties that we're working on that are currently under construction and will be available shortly, so we can give you information about other available lottery properties. But in addition to that, the city has ongoing first-time homebuyer programs where we can still assist with down payment and closing cost assistance in gap financing, or even rehab assistance if it's a property anywhere in the city that may need some work. So we have other options for you, so we're not just saying, sorry, we can't help you. So we'd like to be able to help you in one way or another. And David and myself can talk to you in more detail about that. So we are going to pull all 3 names. We're going to pull them in order. The first name that's selected will be the first person that will be eligible to buy the property. Okay? And then we can talk to the other 2 buyers about future opportunities. Okay? I'm going to turn it now back over to Arlene, who's just going to introduce one more speaker before we get to the lottery. Thank you.
We're going to do the winner first.
Yes, she's just going to talk about the lender.
Okay. While you have the city as a partner in this, we also have the state and other entities that help us. And so we're just going to ask Goretti from Mass Housing to come up and say a couple of words about the new program.
Thank you, Arlene. Thank you, Pat and Lori and David, and thank you, Angelo, for coming out today from Mass Housing. It really is a pleasure to be here and witness a live lottery process in action. Back in 2007, a group of local, state, and nonprofits such as Catholic Social Services, the City of New Bedford, Mass Housing, local lenders that are here today, Bristol County, Bank 5, St. Anne's, First Citizens Federal Credit Union, we all formed together to really form a partnership that was to make awareness for potential home buyers and homeowners. And one of the things that came from our meetings that are monthly, and we get together and we talk about a whole bunch of different subjects, was to really find a product that would offer opportunities for affordable homeownership in gateway cities. And we're very happy that the Buy New Bedford program came from that. With our partners, our lending partners, we're able to have funding from them and be able to offer our MI Plus, which is an unemployment payment protection. So for anyone who's getting a Mass Housing loan and has mortgage insurance, they'll be able to know that they have unemployment payment protection if they lose their job. So it's really wonderful that all of our meetings and all of our talks and all of our mission back in 2007 has actually come full circle, and today we're going to be witnessing someone's name actually be pulled and have an opportunity to have an affordable home, a beautiful home, and an affordable and safe product. So thank you and good luck to all of you.
So while I've thanked everybody else in this room, I need to thank really there's 2 or 3 people that really need to be thanked the most in terms of their hanging with Community Action for Better Housing and making it really what it is. And we have 3 board members here this afternoon with us. We have Geraldine and Audrey and Sue Braga. And so they're over there. I'd also like to acknowledge City Councilor Morad, who's here. Thank you for coming. I believe you're the first city councilor that's ever come to one of our lotteries. And ultimately, Peter. Peter Muse is the president of the bank that we bought this beautiful property from in foreclosure. He actually, I think it just was a wonderful experience to have a bank call up and say, hey, I think we got this property, we want to go to foreclosure, we think it might be really a great fit for you. And he did that for us. And so I wanted him to come and see the outcome of this remarkable piece and how beautiful it came out. So thank you, Peter, for thinking of us and making that happen. And lastly but not least, when we do these things, you need somebody who has to help you move it. And Mr. Medeiros there, Steve Medeiros, has been our broker in quite a few of our properties and really has done a great job in opening the doors and being available for people to come and get and see the properties and has been supportive of them. So we thank you for his efforts. And there's just one more guy that I always say that I get the glory and he does all the work. And that's my my colleague and counterpart, Ed Allard, who does a magnificent job in keeping CABA going and getting us into properties, even though I turned gray, as you can see from all the roads he leads me down to. But really, he's a remarkable guy, and we're very, very fortunate to have him. I'm sure the board will agree as well. And so, now, we're going to ask Sue Braga to come up and actually pull the name. There are 3. She can't. You're going to stay, you're going to open, do 2 others. Lisa Sylvia and Ren Charbonneau. Congratulations. We are all very welcome to go in and take a look at this, take a look at the house and stay and have a little conversation. Congratulate the winners. Thank you.
Any questions?
What kind of service plan does this come with?
Unlimited.
Can I keep my same phone number?
Absolutely.
How do I change the ringtone?
Just hook it up to your computer.
Does it have a camera? What's the warranty? Does it come in silver? Can I put my party shuffle on this? Does it have a 3.5 millimeter headset jack? You sell a lot of these?
It's the one I carry.
You ever get those phantom vibrations in your pocket?
Any questions?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Ask questions. For the 10 questions everyone should know, go to ahrq.gov.